మానవ కథ. మా అంటే లక్ష్మి, లక్ష్మీదేవికి సంబంధించిన 9 కథలు కనుక ఈ కావ్యానికి మానవ కథ అని పేరు. స్వయంగా లక్ష్మీదేవి నాకు ఒకనొకప్పుడు స్వప్నంలో దర్శనమిచ్చి 9 కథలు పద్యకావ్యంగా రాయమని సలహా ఇచ్చింది. అమ్మవారి సూచన మేరకు ఆజ్ఞాబద్ధుడనై 9 కథలు పద్యకావ్యంగా రాశాను. దీనికి మానవ కథ అని పేరు. పుస్తకంలో ఉన్న పీఠికను చదివితే ఈ మానవ కథ అంటే ఏమిటో ప్రజలకు అర్థమవుతుంది.
బ్రహ్మశ్రీ వద్దిపర్తి పద్మాకర్ గారి గురించి మహాత్ముల అభిప్రాయాలు. పద్మాకర్ గారి కావ్యం చక్కనిది, ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ అవశ్యం తెలుసుకోదగినవి ఈ కథలు అని శ్రీ 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 భారతీ తీర్థ మహాస్వామి వారు అన్నారు. సుకునకు మారురూపు అని శ్రీ 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 లక్ష్మణ యతీంద్రుల వారు అన్నారు. భాగవతోత్తములైన పద్మాకర్ గారి ధారణను శతావధానంలో ప్రత్యక్షంగా చూశాను. శ్రీకృష్ణుని అనుగ్రహం సంపూర్ణంగా ఉన్నవారు పద్మాకర్ గారు అని శ్రీమాన్ శ్రీ భాష్యం అప్పలాచార్యుల వారు అన్నారు. ధారణ వేదావధాన నిధి బ్రహ్మశ్రీ పద్మాకర్ గారు వ్యాసుడు, పోతన ఈ ఇద్దరి సమ్మేళనంతో జన్మించిన ధన్యజీవి అని శ్రీ 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 గణపతి సచ్చిదానంద స్వామి వారు మైసూరు నుంచి అన్నారు. భాగవతమే పద్మాకర్ గారి రూపంలో ఆవిర్భవించింది అని భగవాన్ శ్రీ సత్యసాయి బాబా వారు పుట్టపర్తిలో ప్రహ్లాద చరిత్ర ప్రవచనం సందర్భంగా అన్నారు. అమ్మవారి విభూతులతో జన్మించిన ధన్యజీవి పద్మాకర్ గారు అని శ్రీ 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 జయేంద్ర సరస్వతుల వారు అన్నారు.
డాక్టర్ ప్రసాదరాయ కులపతి 12 ఏళ్ల ప్రాయంలో వేదికనెక్కి అవధానాలు చేస్తూ ఆసు కవిత ప్రభావంతో నలుదిశల తన వాగ్వైభవాన్ని ప్రసరింపజేస్తున్నటువంటి రోజుల్లో అటువంటి మహనీయుడైనటువంటి వ్యక్తి చేత ప్రశంసలు అందుకున్నటువంటి వ్యక్తి పద్మాకర్ గారు. మరి కులపతి గారు అభినందించారంటే ఆ ఆసు కవి, ఆ అష్టావధాని అంతటి వారి ప్రశంసలు అందుకున్నటువంటి ఈ పద్మాకర్ గారు రచించినటువంటి ఈ కావ్యంలో తొలిదొరటగా మనకు సాక్షాత్కరించేది ఒక చక్కని కవి. కొంచెం లోతుగా చూస్తే ఒక మంచి పౌరాణికుడు, ఇంకొంచెం తాత్వికంగా ఆధారంగా వెతికితే ఒక మంచి వేదాంతి, ఒక తత్వవేత్త. ఒక తత్వమస్యాది మహావాక్యాల్లో ఏవైతే తాత్పర్యం ఉందో ఆ తాత్పర్యాన్నంతా ఈ కావ్యంలో మనకు అందించడానికి వారు ప్రయత్నం చేశారు. దాంట్లో సఫలీకృతులైనారని కూడా నేను భావిస్తున్నాను.
భక్త కవి, బహుపురాణ విధులు, కోవిదులు, త్రిభాషా సహస్రావధాని. ఎవరైనా సాధారణంగా తెలుగు వారికి పద్యం మన సొంతం అని చెప్పి నేను అనుకుంటాం. కానీ 3 భాషల్లో, సంస్కృతం, హిందీ, తెలుగు 3 భాషల్లో కూడా అవధానాలు చేసి విద్వాంసులను మెప్పించగలిగినటువంటి మహా కవి మూర్ధన్యులు శ్రీ వద్దిపర్తి పద్మాకర్ గారు రాసినటువంటి ఈ మానవ కథ. సాధారణంగా కవి హృదయం ఎక్కడ తెలుస్తుంది అంటే టైటిల్ పెట్టడంలోనే తెలుస్తుంది. మానవ కథ, మా అని చెప్పి అపాస్ట్రఫియస్ లో పెట్టారు, ఇన్వర్టెడ్ కామాస్ లో పెట్టారు. మా అంటే ఒక అర్థం ఏమిటి అంటే లక్ష్మీదేవి. మానవ కథ అని చెప్పి కలిపి చదువుకుంటే మనుషుల యొక్క కథ. మనకొచ్చే ఏమేంటి సందేహాలు అంటే, ఏమండి లోకంలో భగవంతుడికి సమదృష్టి లేదా, భగవంతుడు సర్వాత్మకుడు అని చెప్పి నేను అంటారు కదా, ఒకడిని ఒక విధంగా ఎందుకు పుట్టించాలి, ఇంకోడిని ఇంకో విధంగా ఎందుకు పుట్టించాలి, ఒకడు ధనవంతుడు ఎందుకు అవ్వాలి, ఒకడు బీదవాడు ఎందుకు అవ్వాలి, ఒకడు గొప్ప విద్యావంతుడు ఎందుకు అవ్వాలి, ఒకడు ఎంత ప్రయత్నం చేసినా వాడు ప్రతి క్లాసు తప్పుకుంటూ ఎందుకు రావాలి, ఒకడికి వ్యాపారంలో ఏనాడు ఏది కలిసి రాదు, ఎంత ప్రయత్నం చేసినా కూడా ఎందుకు ఈ వివక్ష అని చెప్పి మనలాంటి వాళ్ళకు కూడా సందేహాలు కలుగుతూనే ఉంటాయి. ఇదే సందేహాన్ని ఒక యోగీశ్వరుడు తాను ఉపాసించేటువంటి ఉపాస్య దైవతం లక్ష్మీదేవిని అడుగుతాడు. అడిగితే ఆ తల్లి చెప్పినటువంటి 9 కథల సమాహారం ఇది మా నవ కథ.
ఇది కథ, కథా కావ్యం, లఘు కథా కావ్యం. అటు కర్మ మార్గాన్ని, జ్ఞాన మార్గాన్ని, భక్తి మార్గాన్ని త్రివేణి సంగమంగా మేళవింపజేసినటువంటి లఘు కథా కావ్యం ఇది. ఇందులో 3 మార్గాలు ధర్మబోధకు ఉపయోగించినటువంటివి. వ్యక్తి మూర్తిమత్వంగా మంచి ప్రవర్తన కలిగినటువంటి వ్యక్తిగా రూపొంది వెన్నుముక కలిగినటువంటి పౌరుడిగా దేశంలో నిలబడటానికి ఈ కావ్యాలు ఉపయోగిస్తాయి. ఆ నీతి బోధ చేయటానికి గాని, వ్యక్తిత్వ నిర్మాణాన్ని రూపొందించడానికి గాని, పసిపిల్లవాడిని ఎదుగుదలను సక్రమంగా చేయటానికి గాని కథ ఉపయోగపడినంతగా మరి ఏ ప్రక్రియ కూడా ఉపయోగపడదు.
గురుగారు మీ యొక్క మంత్రం చేత నాకు సిద్ధించింది అన్నవాళ్ళు లక్షలాది మంది ఉన్నారు. ఆ మంత్ర సిద్ధిని గురించి మరి దీంట్లో చెబుతూ అది ఒక సద్గురు వద్ద మంత్రోపదేశం పొందాలి. మన సార్ గురుగారు ధర్మ సందేహాలు చెబుతూ ఉంటారు. ఏదో నేను మంత్రం చెప్పేశాను కాబట్టి ఇది జపించేస్తే ఫలితం వస్తుందంటే వస్తుంది, కానీ సద్గురువుల దగ్గర మంత్రోపదేశం పొంది ఆ మంత్రాన్ని జపిస్తే మరింత ఫలితం ఇస్తూ స్పష్టంగా చెబుతున్నారు చాలాసార్లు. ఇక్కడ కూడా అటువంటి సద్గురువుల దగ్గర మంత్రోపదేశం పొంది దీక్షగా చేసినట్లయితే అమ్మ అనుగ్రహం ఎంత గొప్పదో ఈ కథ మనకు సూచిస్తుంది.
ఓం శ్రీ మహాగణాధిపతయే నమః. శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. శ్రీ మాత్రే నమః. సదాశివ సమారంభాం శంకరాచార్య మధ్యమాం పద్మాకరాఖ్య పర్యంతాం వందే గురు పరంపరాం. Namaste. I welcome you all for the discussion forum of Manava Katha, a famous poetry written by His Holiness Brahmashri Vaddipati Padmakar Guru Garu. Brahmashri Vaddipati Padmakar Guru Garu is a well-known scholar, writer, and a great pravachanakara who has given many discourses on Ashtadasa Puranas. His discourses appear regularly on TV channels. Also, he is very famous in programs such as answering dharmic questions. Padmakar Guru Garu is a Tribhasha Mahasahasravadhani. He has performed Avadhanam in Hindi, Sanskrit, and Telugu languages and honored with many titles. Guru Garu received several awards. He has many entitlements such as Abhinava Sukha, Saraswati Putra, Avadhana Kokila, Dharana Chitragupta, Dharana Veda Avadhani, Pauranika Sarvabhauma, and many more. In 2009, with the blessings of Sri Ganapati Sachidananda Swami, Pranav Peetham was established in Elur. From then on, more glory was added to Guruji's spiritual journey whilst spreading the Hindu Dharma across the world. Padmakar Guru Garu has given mantropadesam to countless devotees who are in search of spiritual path. Many of them had great enlightening experiences, including me. With the grace of Sri Devi, Padmakar Guru Garu has written and published many books. Some of them are Kalakinkinilu, Sri Satyasai Saptati, Sri Neelakanteshwar Satakam, Manava Katha. With the blessings of Guruji, we are starting a series of discussion sessions on Manava Katha. Now, joining with me, Mrs. Dr. Anitha G, who is a renowned professional psychologist and an associate professor in a medical college. She has translated Padmakar Guru Garu books in English. Some of them are Devi Bhagavatam, Manava Katha, and many more to come in future. Anitha Ji is an ardent follower of Sanatana Dharma and firmly believes in Guru Parampara and a devoted disciple of Padmakar Guru Garu. I humbly bow my head to the feet of Padmakar Guru Garu to give me immense strength and knowledge to discuss about his divine poetry, Manava Katha, extensively and spread awareness. Namaste, Dr. Garu.
Sri Ganadipataye Namaha, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaskaram.
May I have few words about Guruji in your words?
I met Guruji in 2020. After meeting him, my search for Guru has been ended up, as I believe in Guru Parampara. I was a great devotee of Shirdi Sai Baba and Dattatreya. After that, I was searching for Guru from so long. Whenever I used to read Guru Charitra or Datta Charitra, they were clearly telling about to attain salvation, you need a Guru. Without Guru, you cannot attain salvation, because in this Kali era, it's not very easy to attain salvation. Then I was searching for a good Guru. When 2020, when I met Guruji, that was my search was being ended up there, and I found a very good Guru and a spiritual leader over there. And he's very calm and quiet, and whatever you ask, he has an answer for it. And after that, I followed his many things like wearing a woody every day and having a rudraksha in my neck. All these things has been started after knowing Guru and after meeting Vatipatti Padmakar Garu.
So you got to know about him while listening to the discourses on TV channels or YouTube, and someone introduced him to you, or how did you get that interaction, the first interaction with Guru Garu?
Actually, that was my journey started as a translator of Devi Bhagavatam. I have translated the Devi Bhagavatam. Guruji has given disclosure of Devi Bhagavatam for 32 days in Guntur. So all disclosures, I have heard it from YouTube and I have translated it from Telugu to English. That is when, unknowingly I met my Guru. Unknowingly, without knowing who is Vatipatti Padmakar Garu. And after listening to Devi Bhagavatam only, I came to know that there are 18 Puranas and there are lots of things in Hinduism which we are not following. And most of the things, when I'm scientifically correlating, it's very well gelled. I'll give you a small example, Snigdha. Once Guru was telling in Devi Bhagavatam, he said that in the morning you have to wear your hoodie when it is wet. So that has a beautiful scientific reason, you know, because in the morning what happens, you know, the brain is not that active because we slept and we just woke up. Yes. When you are putting your fingers on your forehead, because of the chillness, this part of the brain gets activated. This is the your decision making power and your planning power, your working memory, everything else. The part of the brain is here. When you are wetting it, what is happening? The temperature of the body and the wetness is different. So you are activating it. At the same time, Guruji was telling, we have to wear woody, dry woody in the night. Dry woody, if you are activating this part of the brain, you cannot sleep.
Yeah.
Because it's been very fast.
Yes,
so,
correct.
Hearing, no, everything was related to the scientific reasons. Then I thought Hinduism is not a religion. Hinduism is a way of life. We have to live like how the Hinduism teaches us, because that is where we get the physical and mental health.
I really like the part you are connecting the spiritual dharma to a scientific reason. I really like the part. Very nice. So how did you get the opportunity to translate? Guru Garu told you, I mean, is there any, volunteer approach to you, or you yourself, after listening, you wanted this awareness to be, reach to the non-Telugu people, or, you got the idea, or who got this idea of translating this Manava Katha, Devi Bhagavatam to English?
Okay, Devi Bhagavatam, I have, before this I have translated Kashi Loni Lingamulu. That is what all the lingas are there in Kashi.
Oh, okay.
When I want to go to Kashi, 2017, I don't know anything about Kashi. So I was just browsing through, I came to a phone number. So I just called, asked which are the, they have clearly given that you can approach us if you need any help. I just downloaded all the material and I have written down what all the temples I have to visit. And I just want to thank them because they have given lots of information in the website. Then I called them and I thanked them. Then they asked me to tell when I'm going to Kashi, when I'm reaching Kashi. After reaching Kashi, I just called them and told, see, I'm in Kashi. I have visited these many lingas, and they just generally invited us for a cup of tea. So I went for of tea. Then he said that I'm translating this English book into Telugu. Are you okay with translating? Then I translated. That was my first book.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Puja Shiva Prasad Garu is in Chennai. His office is there in Kashi.
Oh, okay.
His manager saw the name and he got the link from there, and he got my number and he called and he suddenly asked, Madam, you have translated Kashi Lingams. Are you okay in translating Devi Bhagavatam? If you are okay, then MD is going to call you. Then I said, it's okay, I'll call. Then when Shiva Prasad called me, Shiva Prasad Garu called me, he was continuously telling that you have to listen and translate. You have to listen and translate. So the first episode, he himself said, that was the 9th day of disclosure, which talks about Tulasi. Tulasi Mata. So how Tulasi has been come into the picture. Why should we pray Tulasi? What is the form of Tulasi? Whether it is a goddess form or a god form. How come she came to the earth and how she became a plant. So this is how I have started with that. Then I slowly got used to listening to Guruji's voice, and every day I used to sit for 6 to 7 hours every day in my busy schedule. Also, I used to get up at 4 o'clock and finish my puja by 4:30 till I go to the hospital. I'll do the translation. Then after coming also, I started this. That is how I got connected with Devi Bhagavatam. Devi Bhagavatam only led me to find a good Guruji. That is not my greatness. That is only the greatness of Devi Bhagavatam and Shiva Prasad Garu, who gave me this opportunity to translate.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I think it is like a tapasya you did. Very nice.
It took nearly 7 to 8 months.
Yeah. Also, I
32
have heard.
episodes of.
Oh, also, I have heard an experience of a devotee who went to Sringeri Peethadipati Sri Bharati Tirtha Mahaswami. He recommended to the parents of a small boy who wanted to follow the Sanatana Dharma. So Swami Varu asked to read the book of Manava Katha. So may I know the experience in detail of the devotee?
Okay, so the Manava Kadalu is, it seems to be very simple word, Manava Kadalu, but it has a number of, meanings for it. Ma is our, Nava is new, Kadalu is stories. Manava is human, stories is, so Manava Kadalu. And Ma is Goddess Lakshmi, stories, Lakshmi stories. So it has a number of meanings. When I was going through this Devi
Also, Nava means 9.
9, yes. So this is how Lakshmi's 9 stories. That is how. One word, see Guruji, how he was able to put these 3-4 meanings at a time. So wherever you do, it gives you a meaning.
Correct.
That is what a scholar, right? So that was the thing. And it has beautiful 9 stories talking about the Sanatana Dharma. Why should you chant Sundarakanda? Why should we wear a Udi? What kinds of things happens to you when you wear a Udi? These are all small stories which talks about how to follow the Dharma. Okay. When you are following Dharma, what are the things you are going to receive from God, or how you will attain your salvation? All these things are being very precisely given in Manava Katha. Oh. By following simple 9 steps, you're going to attain salvation.
Very nice, very nice. So how about this recommendation of Guruji? Do you have any idea of that experience? Vamsi Garu, I heard Vamsi Garu parents, as a couple, they went to Swamiji. And I heard these experiences from one of our volunteers. Vamsi Garu and his family went to Sringeri. Sri Bharati Swami was there, and they had darshan of Swamiji. And after that, they asked about to bless his son, and his son just had that Upanayana. So he wanted to follow the spiritual path. So Swamiji blessed, gave this book of Manava Katha to that little boy, and asked him to read that book and follow the dharmas mentioned in that book. It was like, so it was not for old age people. That generally they have idea like spiritual books means, okay, old age people only will read these books. But it's not like that. 7 years boy also must read the book.
Yes. Yeah. It's very simple stories. And I'll when you are talking about Ganapati Sachidananda, I'll tell you one small example. Just today only I have returned from Kashi after doing Panchakrosha Yatra with Guruji.
Okay.
So there was a Ganapati Sachidananda Pita. The Kashi is like small streets.
Correct.
In one street I saw that, and I went there. And the person who is there, who is the devotee of Sachidananda, was asking us, I see lots of people with the tags. Who are you? We were wearing all same color of tags and Guruji's photo and all. My ID card was not there. Only the tag was there to identify that we belong to one group. Okay. Then I said, belong to Vadipati Padmakar Pranamapitam. Then he said, oh, he is our Guru's known person, and he is a devotee of our Guru. Then we were very happy that our Guru's Guru is also there, and he is disciple, and we are there. And we had a good talk about this small things about Sanatana Dharma, Hinduism. There we never spoke about Manava Katha. Manava Katha is very simple. It's not like very difficult to follow. Like applying a Udi is a simple thing. So why should we apply Udi? What is the reason behind it? Scientifically, I know so many things, but spiritual path was been explored by Guruji, and he told some story behind why to wear a Udi and why should we respect a Guru Patni and Mata. Mata is word.
Yeah.
Why should you use your words very precisely? Why you should not talk more? All these things were very simple. A 7-year-old boy should follow the Sanatana, and he also should have discipline, right?
Yes, correct.
So this is a kind of way of leading a disciplined path. When you read about this, no, he understands now that I should not talk more. I should not abuse others through words, or I have to follow these things. Then only what all things God has to give to me, that will come to me. That is why maybe Ganapati Swamiji might have given that book to this 7-year-old boy.
Yeah. Not Ganapati Sachidananda Swami. It's Mahaswami, Sringeri Mahaswami gave the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sachidananda Swami also, we met them.
Yeah, very nice. I also heard that about Manava Katha, Ma Lakshmi Devi herself asked Guru Garu to write this poetry. Any idea what might be the purpose? And
yes, there was a beautiful episode in Devi Bhagavatam regarding where Guruji was telling about his experience with Ma Lakshmi. So one day he has to travel from one place to the other place in olden days. That was, the flights may not be approachable to a particular place.
Correct.
But he slept for only 2 hours early in the morning. So in that 2 hours, Ma Lakshmi appeared in his dreams, and she asked him to write this Manava Katha, and she has declared all the Sanskrit poetry to him. She has disclosed all the Sanskrit poems. She also asked Guruji to stop going for work and do the seva for all the devotees and spread the Sanatana Dharma and spread the Hinduism. Then Guruji woke up from sleep. Then he thought, I'll write it down. But unknowingly, within 3-4 months, he has to resign his job, and he has to enter into this path. Yes. That was a question for him to enter into this path. That is how he sat for few hours, and he was able to recite the whole Manava Katha Sanskrit poetry. When Guru Patni, that is Rangamani Mata, she read all these poems. She said, "Why don't you write the Telugu version of it also?"
Wow! So, first it was written in Sanskrit. That means,
yes, that the poems were in Sanskrit. Then
very nice.
Guruji wrote it in Telugu.
Oh, okay. So and you translated in English.
Yeah, every verse has a Telugu, the description of what it is. And Guruji so sweetly written that every word he has given a meaning. And joining meanings, he has given a paragraph also. Means this sloka means this much.
Yes.
So this part of translation I have done. The Sanskrit poems, as it is, we have converted into English script.
Very nice.
The translation of the story has been given in the book also goes like this: one poem, and you get the translation of the poem. Translation is and the poem is in Sanskrit, but the translation is in English. The meaning will be in English. Script, English wordings also.
Oh, okay, very nice. So the word-to-word meaning also will be in English. That means Telugu to English conversion.
No, right? Word-to-word meaning we didn't give it in English script, but in Telugu it was there.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
So, for example, if the Sanskrit words says dharana or patakam, that meaning is there in Telugu. But when we are translating in English, we used to write that what is meant by dharana. In a sentence, it comes out.
Oh, okay. Yes. Sometimes word-to-word translation will be difficult.
Yes.
The essence will be come in the paragraph, right? Yeah.
Yes, the essence of it will come in the paragraph.
Very nice. I have got opportunity to direct 4 short films of Manava Katha, Bhikshuka Charitra, Pushkara Charitra, and what is that? Another one I forgot. Mantra Mahima. It was
Sudhakara Charitra.
Sorry, Sudhakara Charitra. Yes, the third one, Sudhakara Charitra and Mantra Mahima. So I mean, while going through I mean, the script of this fold, I mean, I was like, I wanted to do this, but something laziness will come, right? Generally, that human tendency. For this script, I have to prepare the script. I have to sit and write all the dialogues. I have to coordinate with everybody. No one will be interested. Lot of difficulties I have faced. I mean, it is like, oh, I have to coordinate with these people. Abba, they are very lazy. It is not. They are not interested in doing. Why we have to push them always? Like I have faced so many difficulties to coordinate everyone and make it a short film. It is not easy with one person, right?
Yes.
So it's a coordination work. It's not only me doing it, so it's everyone collaborative work. So I mean, something I found like something is pushing me. No, you have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it. Something I don't know. Something is pushing me to do this projects. Even though I have got so many obstacles on the way, but something is pushing me inside. No, you have to do this. You have to do this. So that experience I found. I mean, do you have anything like difficulties in translating? Did you had any experiences like that while starting translation? Because it is not something 1 hour work or 2 hours work. We have to understand it first and then translate it, find the right words. It's not an easy job. So, what was your overall experiences of this?
Okay, so initially when I started with Devi Bhagavatam, for 1 day translation, it nearly took 1 episode. That means 2 hours of disclosure took nearly 10 days for me. Every day 6 hours. That means 60 hours. I used to search for different words. But Guruji also helped me. When I was able to find out the correct English word, I used to message him and ask whether you have any other word in Telugu.
Oh, okay.
So I can search for a better word.
Okay.
So I used to put 5 words together or 10 words together and send a message to Guruji or call him and ask, Guruji, this is what the word is coming in the disclosure. Can you give a alternate synonym for that?
Oh.
So he used to, then that was easy for me to follow. And after slowly getting practice, within 5 days I used to finish. In the last 10 disclosures, 5 days I finished because I got used to this salvation and goddess, Lakshmi, everything was like, it's coming like a flow. So it was easy. With God's grace and with Guru's blessings, I never had any problems with that. That was like a shock for me, when I'm doing official work, 4-5 mails I send, 1 mail will be not sent or it go to the spam and all. But in this 7-8 months of my translation, I never lost 1 file. There was no, there was no power cut. My laptop never gave me any trouble. My Wi-Fi was working properly. How this can happen for so long, so many hours? That is only Guru's blessing and only the Mata who wants it to be conveyed to the whole world in English. That's what I felt. Once you sit in front of the laptop and you're listening in the, in one window and you're translating in other window, you know how stressful it is.
Yes.
But I never felt it is, I'm stressed out, I'm feeling hungry or I'm feeling tired, I should not do it. Oh, what kind of work I've accepted. I never felt like that. I was more and more enthusiastic to know.
Wow.
Because it was giving lots and lots of experiences to me. I'll give you one good example. The last disclosure was about Manideepa Varnana, where Jagabba will be there. And Guruji was telling the compound wall will be so big that 4 elephants can walk from one side, the 4 elephants can walk the other side. Such a big compound wall she has. So he was telling in the disclosure, once I close, today also I feel Snigdha, Guruji was showing me this wall and telling me this is what I was talking about. So everything is like very clearly spoken, very clearly told. And I was only praying God that I should, I have nothing in front of Guruji. I should not miss whatever he felt,
Yes.
whatever he wanted to convey in the disclosure. I should not miss that meaning. I should also touch the cards of the people. So when he was telling that this prakarams, after that he was talking about where Jagadamba will sit. I can clearly sit in which corner I'm standing and looking at Jagadamba. So that was Chintamani Gruham. So such a beautiful experience you get. In Manava Katha, so I felt that 2-3 places I was doing a mistake. Again, I'll give you one example if I'm not boring you.
Yeah, no. It was very interesting because I feel like you are tapaswini because you have not faced any difficulties, ma'am. It means pure blessings from Mataji.
Yes. Yeah. So 5 years back, we have done a homam at home. And after the homam, they'll give this black color tilak. You know,
Yeah,
no? We call it Raksha. So that Raksha was there. And the Purohit who was done this homam, he asked me to apply every day. So that was like in my, in my puja room.
Yeah.
Reading this Basma Mahima, you know, I took that and I started applying it.
Very nice. I mean, where was the homam done?
In my home only it was done.
Okay.
So it was there for 5 years.
Oh.
But I never gave any importance to that.
Oh.
But once that Basma Mahima, then I thought, no, I have to do this.
Yeah.
This is where you change yourself. You get into a path. A path doesn't mean you change your attire.
Correct.
Path doesn't mean you change the way you look. Path means how mentally and physically you are changing your way. So you have to wake up at 4:30. That has become a routine for me. 4:30 is nothing. Everyone were shocked that why you will wake up at 4:30. I said, unless I wake up at 4:30, I cannot do this. So these small things, you know, small changes in life will give you, it is leading to salvation, then definitely you want to follow. All these days, even the Purohit who has done the home, he asked me to apply. But after reading Basma Mahima only, I know the importance of Basma. I know the importance of why should I apply. Then I started applying. So this Manava Katha will definitely show you a path for salvation by doing simple things.
Yeah.
Which forgot or which we have maybe ignored for some time or which we don't.
Correct.
Like I was an ignorant. When Purohit told also, I was ignorant. But after reading, when Guruji told, then I have to follow.
Correct. Another small question. So who has written the front words for this Manava Katha book? I see Ganapat Sachidananda Swami wrote few words about Manava Katha book and all. May I know who? Yeah.
So many people wrote. Ganapati Sachidananda Swami wrote, and 5-6 scholars also wrote about Manava Katha. Why should we read that book and what is contained? And one of the scholar has written that for every story he has given a small description.
Yes.
It was very beautiful, like Basma Udharana. So it talks about this. That was very nice. And she's a Telugu professor in one university. She's been retired.
Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't get the name. So she also gave the forward words for so many people has given.
Yeah.
But Sachidananda Swami was really blessed, Guruji, that it has to be a must-read book. Manava Katha is a must-read book.
Correct.
Children, that's what we were trying to make children read because, see, lots of our Hindus are in US and people can talk in Telugu, but they cannot read the script.
Correct.
So to make them understand, the parents will follow all the dharmas, but the children doesn't get a logic because they're in different continent, a different world.
Correct.
So to get that logic, we are trying to translate this in the English. And I got this opportunity very, in an unknowing way. So Devi Bhagavatam, Puja Sivaprasad Garu called me. We were doing Naimisharanya Yatra with Guruji. We went to Kamana Devi. She's in Nepal. The goddess is in Nepal. There I went, and I don't know, after entering to the temple, I just want to ask Guruji, can I translate this? So after the darshan, I went to him and I said, Guruji, I want to translate this. Then he just, okay, you can do it. Oh. That's how Manava Katha. He himself gave me that. Then I was so happy that day that, okay, I got this opportunity. Guruji himself told me this. So I was very happy that. I was got this opportunity, and I was very happy after writing this.
Yeah. I mean, you asked in front of Kamana Devi. Means whatever you feel inside the heart, it will be done already.
Fulfilled, yeah. Whatever wish you have, that will be fulfilled. That's what Guruji was telling. I don't know, after entering into the temple, my wish was not salvation. My wish was not some money or some well-being of my children. I was just thinking about how can I do Guru Seva.
Yeah,
see,
correct.
everyone cannot go near to him and do Seva. Correct. There are different ways of showing our Guru Seva. Then I was just thinking, if Guruji gives me one opportunity, I want to translate Manava Kathalu. After Manava Kathalu Snigdha, I have translated Srimati Srividya, that is Guruji's daughter's Dvadasa Jyotirlinga Mahima into English.
Very nice, very nice.
That also we have, I have finished that book also.
So
now
this book,
I have with Shiva Puranam.
Oh, see, it's a part of Shiva Puranam?
No. Dvadasa Jyotirlinga Mahima is written by Srividya Garu.
Okay. So it's a separate book, and Shiva Puranam is another book.
Yeah. So she has written that, and that is being published in Sri Shaila Prabha as a serial.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So the Pranava Pitam has published as a book. So I translated it. Guruji was in one disclosure, he was telling that, hope this also comes in English. Then immediately I told this Guruji, please give me this opportunity, I want to translate. So then I got this opportunity. Then I have translated this Dvadasa Jyotirlinga Mahima also into English.
Very nice.
That is that Dvadasa Jyotirlinga glory, the greatness of all 12 Dvadasa Jyotirlinga, where it is being located, how it is, why this linga is being formed, what is the story behind it, where can we go and visit, what all things we can do in that temple, kinds of things. It's very detailedly written by Sri Vidya Garu.
Very nice. So this Manava Katha, have you included any pictures, or just it's a poetry, or have you included any story or something? How this book is formulated?
Actually, many different volunteers are working on this. So I came to know from one volunteer telling that they are trying to draw pictures of each story. The whole story in one picture.
Okay, I understand. Yes.
Because I use the same scenario in Devi Bhagavatam also. If pictures are there, children are more interested to look at the pictures. Then they want to know what it is inside.
Correct.
So for that, what happened in Manava Kathalu also, they have approached a person who draws very well, who is Bapu's artist, Bapu's student, I think.
Oh, very nice.
Student. So he is drawing the pictures for Manava Kathalu stories. So they are adding pictures also. It's like one verse will come. That means one poem will come. Then that poem will be in English script, but that is a Sanskrit poem. And our translation about the poem, what the poem was talking about, that will be English. Till that I have done. The picture part, some other volunteers are taken up, so they are going to do it. For 9 stories, they are coming up with 9 pictures.
Oh, very nice. Nice to know that. So we will continue this series of sessions. I mean, it will be like for every story, we will have one discussion session, maybe half an hour or 45 minutes, based on how the discussion goes. So in the coming sessions, we will discuss in detail what are the stories, what is the moral of the story, and how can we learn, how can we apply those morals in our daily life. So these are all we can discuss in the coming sessions. Thank you so much for joining with me and explaining very detailed about Manava Katha book and your experiences with Guruji. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste. Jai Gurudev.